Hey guys, today I'm going to unbox for you the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4. My particular version is for the PC. It comes in other console editions as well. If you're going to play a Bethesda game, you might as well play it on the PC because it's got the best mod support and just all around you can push everything to the max and it should look fantastic. So this is the Pip-Boy edition. It's got a big sturdy case here. It's a little message here, Bethesda Game Studios. Welcome you to their most ambitious game ever, yada yada yada. Some extra picture of the Pip-Boy and the game, which I believe it's a special version of the game as well, in terms of the case. And a bunch of other bullshit. So let's just open the actual thing up, shall we? The case itself is pretty cool. I might try to use it for something else, storage or just some nerdy all-around purpose. Now this is more or less everything bundled together. Now I've done a bunch of other unboxings this past week and everything usually has a ton of packaging and filling and stuffing, but ironically this one is the one that's the least overpacked. Everything's just kind of here. There's not a lot of foam inserts and whatever else. So that's kind of nice, less garbage. Got the Steelbook edition of the game. Comes with a Vault Dweller's Guide. Oh, it's just basic instructions, controls. Pip-Boy operational instructions. Now, keep in mind, the neat thing about this is you can also download an app for your smartphone that will simulate the Pip-Boy screen, and even better, the app apparently works with your game, so you can do things remotely that have an effect on your game, but are on your Pip-Boy smartphone. Alright, so now we come to the Pip-Boy. It comes with this nice stand here. Close up it says Model 3000 Mark IV, not for civilian use. Now, there's probably going to be a lot here, so bear with me. These, I believe, are the inserts, the foam inserts that you will either need to cut or use to fill in the gaps on your size smartphone. I actually have a Nexus 5X, so we'll see if this fits. This one's for the iPhone, Galaxy S3, Galaxy S4, iPhone. These little extra pieces, I think the backing. Now, the Pip-Boy itself feels kind of sturdier than I would have expected, which is nice. I was totally expecting just a little thin, cheap memento, but this particular device actually has a decent amount of heft to it. It is all plastic, but you know, it looks good for what it is for sure. Let's see, what does this do? This opens it up. Now, if you look inside, it's got soft foam, so your arms don't get like scratched to hell. It also has a Velcro strap. Looks like they weren't super careful with this part here when they put the strap through, but I guess that's alright. You're not going to see it anyway. So they have a strap here. If you have a really thick arm, you may have a bit of a nightmare getting your arm through this, but my arm is relatively skinny, so I am assuming I should be able to wear it no problem. You have some fun little knobs here that move. Rads. I don't think this one actually does anything. As far as I know, it's just to look funny and to look functional. I mean, it does have a power button, which I'm not sure if it'll actually do anything. Let's check the instructions before we go any further. Okay, so I checked the instructions to get a better sense of what I'm supposed to do with my smartphone here. So this hidden button here is what you're going to use to lift this whole flap up to put your phone inside. This, I think, there we go. Now it's got its little advertisement about going to the App Store to get the Pip-Boy app. which really you should have for this, because if you're not using the app, you're really missing the whole point of having this thing here. So, it looks like a decent size. Now let me compare my phone. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. My phone is actually a little bit too large for this Pip-Boy. It's killing me. So, warning to Nexus 5 users, you can't quite put your phone in here, and you don't want to smash your phone just to, to make a point. I have another backup phone I'm going to use. Let's see if this one fits any better. Okay, so unfortunately, Nexus 5X does not work in this. It's just a hair too big, but I have a Droid Razr Max, which is almost the exact size of this damn thing. So I'm going to put it in. Let's see, insert your smartphone into the Pip-Boy and then close the cover. So, see, this one, if you have the same phone as me, is literally the same size as the Pip-Boy, so that's kind of convenient. This keeps it closed. Ignore my screen, which is dirty. Okay, pinch the screen. You want to line this up so that it's as close as possible to the proper size of the Pip-Boy screen. Save and continue. PC. Now it's going to scan for devices. I'm going to say sure, success. See, now I can see everything going on my game, which is pretty awesome. You got bulk at mine, all these items. Now, I have a feeling this connected to my boyfriend's PC game, so I'm not going to start doing stuff because it's probably going to screw up his game while he's playing it. But this is just so you can see how it looks in the Pip-Boy device. Alright, that looks pretty slick. That looks pretty nice. If you note, and I should have done this before, there is a battery here that I'm supposed to take the tab out of. And I'm not sure if this will cause it to do effects or if it actually has anything to do with the Pip-Boy itself, but I guess we'll find out in a second. It makes this button light up. Ah, okay. It's just purely for lights. So it'll make this light turn off and on, which is kind of funny. Screen. There also is a light up here. I just pressed it and I have no idea what I did. Okay, so let me undo this Velcro. Let's see how it feels when you actually wear it. It's probably gonna be as weird as you could possibly imagine, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I have as I said, I have a small arm, so hopefully it doesn't just fall right off my fucking arm. Okay, well, it almost does fall off my arm, but that's fine. I can adjust, I'm sure I can adjust the Velcro so it's more accurate. But there you have it. It really, I would say if you were doing a Fallout, if you're doing a Fallout cosplay, this would be kind of fun, because you can do all your little things here, have everything visible, looks realistic, looks like you're a wanderer. I'm imagining that probably not going to get a lot of actual use out of this. I will put it on the stand and it will look really cool with my other full-scale props, but other than that, that's about it. I do recommend the Pip-Boy app just in general. You don't have to put it in this, obviously, to use it, but it's a nice way to keep track of your game on the go, or even if you're in another room or just away from your computer or console. And there you have it. Again, this is the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition. I think for any big Fallout fan, such as myself, this is a pretty great deal. And it's pretty nice. The quality of the Pip-Boy itself is really good. It doesn't feel like some kind of cheap cosplay type item, although you could of course use it for cosplay. For anyone else playing Fallout this week, I hope you enjoy, and maybe I'll see you in the wasteland.